That's all for now? So, what will it be?
Show me what is available.
So it begins.
Was u dood? Ze steekt jetzt de kei naar de moonje. En ben je les in het verne?
Sunan, guide me. Go, Sunan.
This!
Good work. Let me know if you're looking for more to do. How can I help?
How do the rebels fare?
That's all for now? So, what will it be?
What do you have?
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Pas u dod! Ze steekt jetzt de Geierter Tod! No är att gerast.
We must row in these waters.
Let's have a song. Who will share a tale?
Oh, the son of... Here's a tale to tickle your sides. Of Bard Jarl's clan, one of which was a poet named Halli, called Sarcastic Halli by
Strike up a
most.
tune. We need an epic tale.
How about the tale of the return of a Jarl? Father was not always this cheerful. Not when he held his spear. We are different instruments of war. Him a spear, deft blows between armor, and me a heavy blade of steel singing through it. Isbjorn, the bear of frost. My father lived and died by that spear, wielding it for his people and land. But few saw what it did to him. It changed him, slowly but surely. A great man nonetheless, but one further away. Isolated. It was a strange relief when he lost it on that fateful hunt. Robbed of his powerful relic, he took it as a sign to slow down, and he returned to being a warm, affable man. The one you remember best. The spear. It is too rigid, too unfeeling, too fragile. And when the keen edge is lost, it's just a stick. The axe, on the other hand, blunted or chipped, you always feel its weight. Its capacity for bloodletting. Its burden.
Let's hear a story.
My favorite part of any battle is the moment before it. Everyone has their ritual in that flutter of anticipation. Our hearts race. Soma would visit the children of the camp, recount an old myth like a wise skald. She filled those little ones with courage. She knew they desired a chance to fight in great battles one day. And if we did not win, they would not have their chance. Once I followed her on this ritual and watched her speak. To keep things fun, she often mixed up the old myths. Then Freya rode her cats through Elfheim, tearing up the dark elves in search of the mead of poetry. Those little eyes, the children's faces, aflame, enamored. I saw myself as one of them. I felt so much better. Soma has that way with people. She has that way with me. She need only tell a story or two and the war is already won.
Unar the Ugly was an excellent sailor who could...
Rolfer, you are destined for greatness, my father.
My scars tell good tales. Take this one. A hole through my chest and out my back. Just missed my heart. The elk up north are abundant. So I led a bunch of men into the woods, and we found two big males jousting. I had never seen anything like it. Horn on horn, bone on bone, at that speed.
Can't raise the sail yet.
Over and over and over again, until only a single elk stood standing. Bloody, triumphant.
Bring the mast down.
Facing me. We were two giants, going at it for food, land, sex. My blood was pumping. I told the men to lower their bows as I approached it. I cast my spear aside, dug my boots into the snow. This was my land now. I had to prove it. We ran towards each other, and crash! I woke up at camp with my screaming. The men killed the elk for food and nursed me back to health. It was the first lesson England taught me. Don't fuck with the elk.
I knew a crazed man about my age called Rokur, we had taken to calling Rokur the Rodent for his habit of collecting axes. For 20 years he collected axes of all make and size. He had never seen a day of battle, but he swore to Thor that he would. In his 31st year, after drinking too much ale, Rokur seduced another man's wife. That man called a holmgang against Rokur. Rokur accepted the holmgang, and on the agreed-upon day, he laid out 12 of his axes and asked, "Which of these will I use to slay you? Will it be Bone Splitter?" he said. "My bearded blade inscribed with Seither runes, affixed to a handle of English oak? Or Blood Fountain," he continued. "My Dane axe, which swings through the air on 2 hands with the speed of an arrow's flight. Or might it be Twin Wolf Wounder?" Rokur growled, growing even more bold. A fierce pair of throwing axes. At that moment, the man who had challenged Rokur brought a large stone down upon his head. Rokur died instantly, and his axes were given away as gifts.
The last ship I spent any good time on was my father's. Quite a lot happened on that ship. Quite a lot. My sea legs are returning to me, but there is a shadow yet in the waves that stifles my joy. On our voyage from Norway, Thor's temper flared. The rain was relentless, and his fury struck the mast. Hard and fast, the waves roiled and tossed the ship. Tryggvi hollered above the wind, trying to reel in the hysteria. Father, on the other hand, I had never seen him so calm. I grabbed onto him for an order, but he just looked at me and said, "If our fate is death, there is no worry. Just accept it. If our fate is to live, then there is no worry. Stay the course." I thought him mad at the time, but he was right. Those meant to survive did. There was no fighting fate.
Bows! Sing, my ravens. Ready, bows. Bows! Ready!
Have you heard of the king? He who lives in King, Lord of all northern lands. He who rules deep set keys, red and spears, and bloody shields, toss-soaked oars, and foam-flecked sails. Loaded were they with men, and shields of white and hue, west Northern spears, I know there were, and Frankish swords all new. Berserks howled and bitter shields as battle dawned.